Hey guys, it's Beans and welcome to my channel or welcome back. Today I have some exciting news. I was just hanging out and I got this ping on Discord. So if you're in the Discord, you will already know this, but there is a new update coming for Faefarm to fix all of the issues that all of us have been having, especially if you're on the Switch. So basically, we are going to go over all of these patches that they're going to fix. There are over 50 of them. They didn't announce every single one, but they announced all the major ones. So let's get started. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button as well. Alright, so this is the 1.4.0 update, and they're hoping to release it on October 17th, but that could change, so don't hold them to it. They do have a lot of fixes to get out to us. I know a lot of people are very frustrated with how expensive this game is and how many glitches there are, and it feels like an unfinished game. Personally, I still love this game so much and I think it's worth it, but we are kind of desperate for a new cozy game, so maybe I'm kind of like, I just love it, they'll fix it, they're gonna fix it. I'm patient, so it's fine. Alright, as far as the gameplay category goes, they fixed issues that could cause you to spawn in the black void outside of the map or in a rock near the starter farm when loading a save. A lot of people are opening their game and it's just black behind their character and they're kind of stuck. So this is going to be fixed. The most exciting thing is that the game clock is now going to pause when using the storage shed or the mailbox in single player. That is so amazing. We waste so much time trying to find things in storage, especially since our storage space is unlimited and we can have so much junk in there. And if it's paused when we are looking in our inventory, it makes no sense that the time keeps going in storage or the mailbox for that matter, especially since you have to take time and read things in the mailbox. That's such a waste of time. All right, the next thing they fixed is an issue where using keyboard shortcuts to open interface screens that should pause the game was actually not pausing. So if you're using keyboard shortcuts like I to open inventory, sometimes it wouldn't pause the game clock if you did it that way. They also fixed an issue that could block holding to plant multiple items from working as intended. So a lot of people have noticed that when you're planting a bunch of seeds all at once, that it would stop and not let you keep planting unless you press the button again instead of just being able to hold it to plant. They also fixed an issue that could cause fertilizer to be applied immediately after planting seeds on wet soil, like involuntary applying fertilizer. That stuff is not cheap. Fixed the chance of generating a sapling using a propagation hive being much lower than intended. So I know a lot of us have been having trouble with the propagation hive, including myself. It takes forever to get a sapling, so they're gonna fix it to where it's not so hard. Now moving into the progression of the game, fixed an issue that could block quest progression if for any reason a required story cutscene did not play. Players who are in this state should now be able to progress. So that sucks because a lot of people were getting stuck just because of a cutscene that didn't play, and then they're just stuck in the story, and that's not fun at all. They also fixed an issue where you could back out of or cancel the dialogue after accepting a quest, resulting in it not actually being accepted. Yes, I have done this several times. It's super annoying, so I'm glad they're fixing that. Fixed an issue where delivering an item for a sprite quest could not count if you had a shipping contract that was also asking for the same item. Fixed a rare issue where the order of your tools could get set incorrectly, blocking upgrading them. Fixed an issue where festival quests could sometimes take more items than they requested if you had them in your inventory. That actually happened to me. They took too many items from my inventory, so I'm glad that is being fixed, because that's super wasteful. Moving into the relationships category, fixed an issue where an NPC could appear as your spouse without you actually marrying them. Following this update, only an NPC you have actually had a wedding with will show as your spouse. So a lot of people were getting spouses without even paying for a wedding, but the spouses, when it happened like that, the spouses weren't like in the yard and stuff. It just showed as a spouse. Fixed an issue where quitting the game between paying for a wedding and it being held could result in the wedding not taking place and the relationship being stuck at fiance. Players who were in this stuck state will now correctly move on to the spouse status with this NPC. Kind of self-explanatory, but if you had saved and closed the game before you actually held the wedding, you would be stuck in fiance mode. So they're gonna fix that. Added a fix-up to help with a situation where the day ending in multiplayer while in the wedding outfit selection screen could cause the wedding to not occur and you to be stuck at fiance. Players who were in this stuck state will now have their wedding automatically scheduled on the next available day with the Fae outfit selected, although all 3 will be added to their inventory after the wedding. So that is in multiplayer and being stuck in fiance. So they're gonna fix that. That's awesome. Fixed an issue blocking clients in a multiplayer session from receiving date requests. Yes, they were having a ton of multiplayer issues. I have not played multiplayer yet. I actually don't recommend it until they fix all these issues because it sounds like it's not even worth it. Moving on to the animal care category. Fixed animals getting into a state where they no longer produced materials. Self-explanatory. Fixed a number of issues that could result in breeding being canceled and animals being returned to their coops. Fixed an issue where sold animals could reappear in your barns after saving and loading the games. Fixed an issue where animals from the first and second farms would appear at the most recently placed animal lure, regardless of which farm it was placed at. So they have these animal lures that is supposed to keep your animals in this area around it so they don't roam so much. But I guess animals from other farms are also coming to the most recently placed one. Moving into multiplayer category, fixed an issue that could occur where clients joining a multiplayer session did not correctly go through the join process, arriving as the default character with no character creation and missing key tools. Alongside this fix, players who are detected to be in this bad state will be returned to the character creator to correctly set up their character as a new one. This will unfortunately result in lost progress for players who were able to continue despite missing key items, as we will reset their progress to get them back into a good state to play. So that's kind of annoying because now those players are going to be set back, but hopefully it's not too hard to get back to where they were, and at least you'll have a better quality of life in the game. Fixed an issue where transferring items from the storage shed or crafting stations in multiplayer sessions could result in them being lost or overwriting an item already in your inventory. So again, I'm not really sure. I'm not experienced with the multiplayer glitches because I've just been totally ignoring multiplayer for now. And then the last miscellaneous category just says they fixed an issue that resulted in incorrect dye colors after dyeing one outfit and then switching to another. Alright guys, so that is all of the patches for this upcoming update. There are going to be more in the final list, they said, but these are like a sneak peek of the major ones and the ones that everyone is asking about and begging for. So let me know in the comments below what issues you're having with this game and what you would like to see fixed. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video helped, and I will see you in the next one. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button as well.